grow so close to the ground and they absorb so much water, so if there's pesticides in the water they can very easily become high in pesticides. So if you're only going to buy one thing that is organic, it should be strawberries. So I have that for breakfast. Sometimes I have oatmeal too. I generally just like a carb with some protein in it just to keep me full. So it's about 8 a.m. right now. I'm going to eat this as soon as I finish filming. And then around 11 I have my mid-morning snack. I like to have nuts of some sort or trail mix. Right now I'm just having cashews. I do like to eat the roasted one, not the raw one, just because it has a better flavor, but I always try and find stuff that's either unsalted or low in sodium, because you know, just sodium is something you should watch out for. So then I eat that around 11, and then at 1:30 to 2 I have my lunch at work, and I just bring it in a like Ziploc container, and I like it because this one has like a snap-in lid for the dressing, and so it just, everything just stays together, and you make sure that your food, sorry, the strap is there, the food doesn't get like all sliced so you can see it. I have fruit, and so I almost always have organic sliced apples, and then again some kind of berry just for antioxidants, and like I said, normally I have blueberries, but this week it will be strawberries. And then to further satisfy my sweet tooth and some extra cravings, any cravings I may have, extra protein, I just have a chocolate soy milk just to kind of top off my meal, and you guys can kind of see it's 130 calories, it has 2.5 grams of fat, but it also has 23 grams of carbs and 5 grams of protein. So just like stuff like that. As you can see, like I eat a lot of food, and a lot of variety, but it's all healthy and it all has a purpose. There's a reason why each and every one of these things, just besides from the fact that I like the way that it tastes, is in my meal. Like there's a reason behind everything that I'm eating here. So again, this is just my breakfast and midday snack in between. And just to show you what I put in my salad, I put baby spinach, these shredded carrots. I've been using this tofurkey, which is like a fake turkey meat for some extra protein, but obviously if you're not vegetarian, you can either use whatever deli meat you like, or, you know, like chicken breast, what have you, what you prefer. And I also put in these dry toasted sliced almonds, which they're unsalted. So again, that's just kind of something I look for. And then just a little pinch of organic shredded mozzarella for some extra protein and a little bit of flavor. As far as dressing goes, I've been really loving this raspberry vinaigrette. Always try and get like a vinaigrette over like a creamier dressing because it's lower in fat and lower in calories. And I love Cholula. Like I put Cholula on anything savory that I'm eating, anything that's not sweet, I use Cholula. So I just kind of mix these two together on my salad. I don't know, I love it. So after I eat my salad, again, this is like the portions during the week, just because I know, especially since I'm vegetarian, some people just get curious about what vegetarians actually do eat. So I'm going to show that to you and allow you guys to kind of get a peek into what my diet looks like. Hi guys, okay, so I'm just going to show you what I have for breakfast and also for lunch, since I pack my lunch every day for work. So for breakfast, I generally like to have granola with some kind of fruit. So right now I'm just eating this low-fat granola cereal with almond from Trader Joe's. I just look for stuff that's low-fat because granola can tend to be high in fat and also high in calories. I don't drink dairy, so I just have this organic almond milk from Pacific Company or Pacific Natural Foods. And then I always like to slice up some fruit. Generally I like to use blueberries, but they didn't have any at Trader Joe's yesterday, so I just got some strawberries, organic ones. Strawberries are the one like food that you really should spring for organically, because they plus my lunch, and then I will come back later on tonight and show you what I'm going to be having for dinner. Okay, so I just finished making dinner and I made a stir fry tonight, and this is just like Asian noodles with kale, carrots, and some vegetarian like baked chicken. And I'm having a glass of blueberry pomegranate green tea. It comes like this, is from Trader Joe's. I just try to have something without sugar for dinner with as my beverage. So if I'm gonna have juice or something, I like to have that earlier in the day, just because the sugar I feel gets you all wired and stuff and I have to go to sleep. I use the Gardein Mandarin Orange Crispy Chicken, and this you can get at like your normal grocery store, or like Target has it. And then I just got this big bag of kale from Trader Joe's. And this, I just cooked a larger portion so I have enough to eat for the next day. I actually think I can eat the leftovers of this for the next like 2 days. But yeah, that's everything. So I'm going to get going and talk to you guys later. I do kind of want to lie and say I don't want my body to look a certain way, because that would be untrue. But honestly, my genuine motivation is my long-term life. And what I mean by that is I understand what I eat now in my 20s is going to have an effect on how my life is in my 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, etc. And honestly, if living healthy and eating healthy foods had no effect on my weight, I would still continue to do so just for long-term effects on my lifespan, because you know, so many families now have heart disease and cancer in their family history. I have both on both sides. My mom's sister, my aunt, actually recently passed away from cancer, so that is a very real concern for me. And you know, doing things to try and avoid that outcome as much as possible, that's something that I'm actively trying to work towards. I try to eat organic as much as possible, but that's not always accessible or affordable. So I actually went online, and you can find kind of the breakdown of if you're only going to buy organic, what is the most important things to buy, and you can easily research that online and kind of figure that out and see where your money is best spent buying organically if you're someone like me and you don't have just complete like liberty to buy whatever kind of food you want. I am on a budget, so where I put my money is important. So as far as like my fitness exercise routine goes, I'll be honest, like I have never been someone who likes the gym. I don't enjoy working out, and honestly it's a struggle to get me into a routine. But once I'm in a routine, I am pretty faithful to it regardless. That's just my type of personality. So I'm currently kind of still trying to build a workout routine. What I have been doing is using the Nintendo Wii Fit kind of game console, and I like that because one, you don't really feel like you're working out. Two, you can do it from your house, so there's no commute time, you know, there's no, oh, I'm going to the gym and all the ellipticals are full, now I have to wait 20 minutes for someone to be done. You know, it's much easier, and it has a nice mix of yoga, strength training, balance games, and cardio workouts, so you can kind of mix and match and do what you think is important. My current goal is to work out 3 to 4 times a week and do about 10 to 15 minutes of yoga and then about 30 to 40 minutes of cardio. Anything above that is just kind of a bonus, but that's what my target is. You know, and I'm just kind of taking it one step at a time. If you miss a day or you don't get your 3 target days a week, don't beat yourself up to where you get discouraged and you don't want to go back into your routine. You know, just kind of pick yourself up and do what you can the next week. There's no use in kind of, you know, getting upset over something that you can't change, but keeping that motivation is what's important, because that is what's going to keep you healthy and get your body to the place that you want it to be. I personally look at what I put into my body is what kind of maintains my weight, whereas what I do for fitness, that controls my fat to muscle ratio, the tone of my body, and such. So if I'm only going to do one thing or the other, I'm always going to choose eating healthy over working out, but obviously I'm biased because I do actually enjoy eating healthy. I don't really enjoy working out. But obviously doing the two in conjunction with each other is the best thing for your health. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. You know, I do want to say, if you're like me and you don't enjoy working out, if you're not someone who likes the gym, there's a lot of options out there. If you have the money, there's all kinds of classes from like yoga and Pilates to martial arts where you can get a really fun workout without really feeling like you're in the gym. If money is not allowing you to make those kinds of choices, the outdoors is a wonderful place for you to get a workout because there's all kinds of things you can do. I love to walk Chanel. I generally like to walk her 2 to 3 miles, and by walking, I don't mean like at a slow sedentary pace. I like to walk at a brisk pace, uphill if possible. I like to do things like lunges and torso twists.